This is an emergency video. We have to talk about ChainLink. You see, I'm getting people sending me emails and in my Telegram group asking me all of a sudden if ChainLink is a scam. There was a certain document that was getting passed around yesterday with some strong accusations against Link. A supposed research report was published stating the best thing to do with Link right now is to short it straight to the ground. On this channel, though, we got the facts, and today I'm going to spill the tea on whether or not there is any legitimacy to this crushing ChainLink report. And also, to the guy last week who said this shirt looks like pajamas. It's just a regular shirt, but that did make me laugh. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoyCrypto, the hardest working channel in crypto. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and join both my Telegram groups to learn more about crypto or to connect with me. All right, guys, today we have yet another huge video as some incredibly sketchy news came out last night about ChainLink. You guys come here for the truth, and I'm going to give it to you straight exactly the way I see it. And how about our 3 million coins to $3 million video from yesterday? Absolutely crushed it. And so did all three of the picks. But guess what? I have a fourth coin for you. This is a coin that's doing something so big, there's virtually no way it will not move. And I'm going to have that video for you tomorrow, so make sure to watch out for that. Now, later on in this video, we're going to dig into the Twitter hack that plastered Bitcoin's name all around social media, and suddenly everyone's once again calling Bitcoin a scam. Let me get this right. So Twitter gets hacked and the focus is on Bitcoin. Be for real. And we also have got news about a hot altcoin on this channel we recently discussed getting a major exchange listing and much more. But let's start with the top story. The ChainLink FUD Chronicles. Here's how it all went down. Yesterday, a mysterious document was put out into the ethos of cryptocurrency called the ChainLink Fraud Exposed. And listen, before I even began the process of researching or looking at it, I already knew there was something fishy going on here. I mean, think about it. When was the last time that you heard of a financial management company or a research firm doing an expose on an altcoin? I don't think I've ever seen it, except for maybe once with Ethereum. Something just wasn't adding up from the very beginning. So I pulled out the document, and the first thing you notice is that the name of the company is Zeus Capital, asset management and research firm. So the first thing I did was type in Zeus Capital, ready to destroy their reputation and expose them as fraudsters and fudsters. But something interesting happened. The site looked super legit. They've helped a ton of startups and IPOs. Now, I dug around the site looking for damning evidence of collusion or the mention of a crypto somewhere on the site that I could link something to, but I couldn't find anything. Then after a little more digging, I discovered Zeus Capital is legit. However, this report was not put out by the same Zeus Capital. The URL for the legit Zeus Capital firm is zeuscapital.co.uk. The address for the one where the report came from was zeus-capital.com. So once again, before we even look at the report, we're already seeing red flags. Why would you pick the exact same name as another company? The website was actually also just registered 7 months ago, and it's pretty apparent. They tried to mimic the name of this company to add credibility to their report. So let's dig into the report itself. It basically says this firm is advising its investors to short Link to the ground. They believe the actual value of Link should be 7 cents instead of $8. There are really so many different places we can look to find some crazy talk, but the first couple of pages do a great job of laying out exactly nothing important. They call it a pump and dump, but hey, looks like all pump and no dump to me. They pick apart Link for having some part-time software developers. They claim the founders are selling tokens. Like, guys, founders of projects have tokens. They sell them. It's what they do. It usually goes to help pay costs the project may incur, or, of course, sometimes founders may pull out some tokens to eat a burger.
If only Herb would think about that double burger with melted cheese.
Now, either way, they haven't been flooding the markets with the tokens, like we know that, because of the price. A little common sense would tell you that, but my favorite part is right here. It says, Zeus Capital says sell Link down to 7 cents because in the near to midterm, we will have another classical going down to zero fiasco. Okay, so this is the line right here I believe is the most important because it really demonstrates the agenda behind this report. Name a project that went to zero. I'll wait. Oh, you named BitConnect. Good job. Name another one. Name another major crypto that went to zero. There are not any. So what in the world is a classical going down to zero fiasco? It's strictly scare tactics and sensationalism. But I'll say this. The report was written by someone who understands cryptocurrency for sure. Any dummy on the street couldn't write a 58-page report detailing the ins and outs of ChainLink's entire operation, their tech, their market valuation, and even its place within the decentralized finance community. The paper makes some decent points for sure, and there's parts of it that are well written, and I think that that's what's so dangerous about it. To me, it sounds like it was written by an industry insider, possibly from one of ChainLink's competitors in the Oracle business. That's kind of my suspicion. Could this be someone's attempt to slow down the growth of Link? Well, that's the way that it seems to me. Now, of course, we don't have time to go into each and every claim in this 58-page report, take 10 whole videos. But it sounds like it was written by a jealous ex-girlfriend. It's all a matter of perspective. But we know something fishy is going on with this source. Just last night, in my Telegram group, some members started saying that they had been receiving emails from Zeus Capital about the story, basically a newsletter list. How did they get those email addresses? Once again, must be an industry insider from a company where they have access to people in crypto's email addresses. The whole thing is very fishy and stinks from a mile away, in my opinion. At the end of the paper, though, the true intentions are known. They're looking for whistleblowers. This is part one of something that's going to be coming many times. They want people to help them expose projects in crypto for being Ponzi's and scams. Basically, I'm sure this Chainlink expose is not all we are going to hear from this website. Now, before we move on to the other stories of the day, I do want to remind you guys, I got big stuff going on behind the scenes with Digitex you guys are going to like. We discussed DGTX in a video a couple weeks ago, and they've been making a lot of progress. Digitex Futures is a trading platform that will be fully launching fairly soon, but it operates on no fees. Trade some Bitcoin for free without worrying about crazy fee structures. I mean, who even knows the difference between a maker and a taker? The exchange has already onboarded a few thousand traders for their mainnet. With just that few amount of traders, the 24-hour volume is about over $200 million. But the big thing is going to be later this month when 30,000 users from the testnet and the waitlisted users come on board. So look for the numbers to surge for their trading volumes. They're offering only up to 10x leverage at this point, but look for that to increase to irresponsible leverage like 25x and eventually 100x for you guys that are crazy degenerates. Please be responsible with your leverage. Hey guys, they got a lot of good stuff in store. Right now, the Bitcoin market is open on the exchange, but Ethereum is getting added soon as it is on its testnet right now, followed by gold, oil, and the S&P 500 later this summer if you want to get bougie. So if you want to find out what is happening with Digitex, make sure to head on over to their website, digitexfutures.com, and sign up. No KYC required, so you can secretly trade all your Bitcoins. And thank you to Digitex for sponsoring that message. Now, but for real, guys, go check it out. It's groundbreaking. I'm going to be paying attention to it. Definitely going to be trading there and looking forward to seeing, what this is going to fully look like when it launches. All right, so back to the news here. Big story for a favorite coin of the channel, Algorand. Yesterday on the Coinbase blog, it was announced that Algorand would now be available for buying, selling, converting, sending, receiving, and storing algo. Pretty surprising timing because no one really knew this was happening until it happened. It was just like they posted it, boom, here's some algo. Now, Algorand's been on a nice run lately, getting some good gains finally after a long period of being dormant. But while the timing of this move was kind of out of nowhere, I'm not surprised at all that Algo made it to Coinbase. This is a professional project with a very professional team, and I think it's just the type of project Coinbase wants on its platform. Lastly, I have to touch base on the Twitter hack. It was pretty insane what happened on Wednesday evening as virtually every verified Twitter account with blue check marks were compromised. Some of the compromised accounts included Apple, Barack Obama, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Kim Kardashian, Kanye, Elon Musk, Joe Biden, Michael Bloomberg, and Warren Buffett, along with several other crypto accounts. Now, actually, they said Donald Trump's account did not get hacked because since he is the POTUS, he actually has extra protection on his, and that's the only reason why he was able to not get his account hacked. I mean, for God's sake, it's a matter of national security.
Not to your family, not to your country, not to Muhammad.
But there were 130 high-profile accounts that were hacked in all, and each one of the accounts put up a message. That's right, the old ETH giveaway scam, except for this time they asked for Bitcoin. While some estimates put the amounts much higher, supposedly only $121,000 was taken from unsuspecting Twitter users. Funny enough, though, many people thought this was a bad look for Bitcoin, which has been called a scam more times than it could count. But the fact is, this hack is on Twitter. It is not on Bitcoin. And I would probably suspect that this was most likely an inside job on Twitter's part. Supposedly, a Twitter admin's account or information had been compromised, and that's basically what let the floodgates loose. But an inside job would imply that someone left the gate open on purpose. But who actually walked through the gate and caused the havoc we saw 2 nights ago? Well, it looks like the most likely culprit is a band of SIM card swapping specialists. There were actually some hints in some hacking forums online that something big could have been about to go down on Twitter. And as we have all dealt with some serious repercussions from SIM card swapping in the past, and I say we collectively as crypto, we know that these people are very good at understanding cryptocurrency. They have to in order to get in and get out of someone's phone and computer in about 5 minutes or less, take all their crypto with them. And just a reminder, guys, you should not ever be using your major cell phone carrier number for anything tied to crypto. Get a burner phone if you have to, but do not attach your Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, or Sprint number to anything important. You cannot prevent SIM card swapping because they are most usually performed from the inside of the phone companies. They have 22-year-old customer service agents who get approached by big money mafia guys and ask them to port over SIM cards to them for like $100 a piece. And that is real. That's how it's done. This is why you cannot prevent SIM card swapping. So make sure that you use better security than your phone number for your crypto. But last statement on the story here, I would bet everything I've got that someone had an inside person at Twitter that set this entire thing in motion. If you look at the scope of it, it's just too big. But now it's your turn. What do you think about the ChainLink doc? Do you think it has legit concerns, or is it written like it's from a scorned ex-lover? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the Bit Squad. Also, guys, don't forget about my big video tomorrow. We're going to give a 4th millionaire maker coin. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.